The internet is not something that you just dump something on. The internet is not a big truck. The internet is a series of tubes.
How's it going, bros? My name's PROUDTOBE, and welcome to my 15 billionth try not to laugh and or cringe challenge. There's a bit too many of them now, PewDiePie. Maybe you should go back to Penumbra. No. My name is Jeff with a G. Thank you very much. Before starting this video, to those who don't know, I've made a Twitter. Please follow it, please. Now, I'm sure many of you went to VidCon this year. If you did, please stay away from me. If you see me in real life, stay away from me. To those of you who don't know, VidCon is a massive sacrificial event where the children, quote-unquote sheep, are brung and culled to please the overlord archdemons, Logan and Jake Paul. Nothing interesting happened, apart from him getting rugby tackled. Christian Burns is an Instagram model. I tried finding pictures to show you. He's locked everything. His Twitter, his Instagram, there's no point. Now, Mr. Burns Jr. wasn't very nice at VidCon. In fact, he was pretty much straight up harassing the security guards there.
You're not treated like a dog, dude. You're ugly as hell. No, you're ugly as shit, bro. You deserve to be like crucified. What the fuck is wrong? Whoa.
I'm famous because I got viral because of this whole thing. That's why I'm famous.
What are you wearing? You're disgusting. Kill yourself.
Out, please.
You want to get knocked the fuck out.
You threatened me. Out, please.
You just threatened me, bro.
So now, you're irrelevant and ugly.
I know. Treat someone like that. I just care about people.
You've been a bad boy, Charles Montgomery Burns. He was bad. Now, obviously, being human trash in public generates quite a backlash, and we're in the generation now where every action you do, every cell division in your body is recorded on someone's iPhone. So the footage of Mr. Burns Jr. got spread all across the internet, all over Twitter, all over YouTube, and he received quite a backlash, hence why he privated everything. But don't worry, guys, there is a good ending to this story, because Christian Burns later uploaded a video apologizing for his heinous actions.
I'm here to apologize to you guys. Apologize most importantly to Joe, the security guard.
But then he totally undermined his apology by threatening the security guard again after.
Fuck that security guard, guys. Am I right? Am I right? Fuck the security guard. Fuck the security guard.
Apologize to him.
What?
Just apologize to the security guard.
Nah, fuck that guy. He a bitch. I got 242 viewers in here. Let's get to fucking 3 million or I'm gonna kill the security guard.
Like father, like son. Hey, Mr. Burns. To everyone thinking that I'm making up that he's actually a direct descendant of Montgomery Burns from The Simpsons, here's a photo.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
That's why I'm famous.
A good friend of mine, Dolan Dark, who runs the channel Planet Dolan. Dolan actually went ahead and made a fan account on Twitter for the security guard that Mr. Burns Jr. was verbally abusing. And to really refute the point that Burns was saying he was more popular, the fan account has now got more followers than Burns himself. Also, as a side note, the security guard has his actual own Twitter account as well, not a fan one. And that one also has more followers.
Guess who has more followers now? The VidCon guy. Haha. You're right.
Look how
You're right.
Oh no! It's a double team! It's a—
Now here's a quick story for you, because I've got to put Logan or Jake Paul in the title somehow.
Name in your title and you can pay this month's rent.
Just to show how immature I am for still talking about Logan or Jake Paul, I'm going to pull out my fidget spinner and I'm going to spin it for the remainder of this section. Now, I'm sure at this point I don't need to explain Logan and Jake Paul. You know the story. Go look it up on Watch Mojo. Now, out of the two brothers, Jake seems to be on a cyber rampage as of late. Do you guys remember that diss that Rice Gum made on them? hopefully you don't, but if it still lingers in your mind anyway, Jake Paul claimed that video and took all the monetization from it.
Jake, what do you think about the It's Every Night Sis song?
Wait, did you
What is it?
It's Every Night Sis with rice gum.
Wait, could you get a picture?
Oh, I think it's great, man.
So,
Wait,
I claim the views on it. I'm
Okay.
gonna buy a new car with it.
okay.
Yeah.
You gonna monetize it?
Yeah. That's lit, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
We've got to have money.
While at the same time allegedly striking other people's videos as well. For the sake of this topic, it's kind of irrelevant, the people who are under fire from Jake Paul, but honestly, claiming or striking videos is definitely the lowest blow. If you get yourself involved in drama in a fair way, where you're not dragged into it, your best ways to deal with it is to construct a factual video full of points and evidence, make something entertaining that people will like, or lastly, you could just ignore the drama and it should really dissipate. Claiming the monetization or striking down videos as a retaliation is a really cowardly thing to do. Please don't do that, Jake.
And it's not okay. So the first thing I want to say is I'm sorry for not being myself.
And last but not least, we had to deal with YouTube's cluttered mess that is #ProudToBe. Now I'm just going to say this straight up. The comments on the ProudToBe video weren't very good. Now I could make an entire video reading these comments. That's actually a good idea. But instead, I'm just going to scroll down the entire page. I haven't filtered or edited any of these comments out. Very few of these comments are positive in any kind of way. Now, I did make a video on last year's PROUDTOBE, if any of you are interested. Be careful, though. That was 2016 Pyrocynical. Just a warning, guys. So guys, we did it. We reached 250,000 subscribers, 250,000 subscribers, and still growing. The fact that we've reached this number in such a short amount of time is just phenomenal. I'm just amazed. Thank you all so much for supporting this channel and helping it grow. I love you guys. You guys are just awesome. I've got to make this very apparent. I really don't care what your stance is on LGBT, whether you're for it or against it. That's not really relevant. What is relevant, however, is the narrow-mindedness of both sides, for and against. Not in general, of course, just the comment section of this video. Now, I do have to interject on myself and say that looking at the YouTube comment section to get a thought process of a community probably isn't the best idea. But still, that being said, the comment section was disgusting. There were people disagreeing with LGBT, which, again, is totally fine. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it. That's what freedom of speech is. But then you had some really vile comments saying that they were second-class citizens, they should all be euthanized, gassed. Now, funnily enough, comments like these are actually really common, because what you'll notice is on a YouTube video, a lot of people will comment nice things, and then one guy will comment something negative and harassing, and because that's the only negative comment, everyone will vote that up. It will become top comment, and then ironically everyone will see that got top comment and start typing the same stuff because they hope to get top comment as well.
You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am. Let's face it.
It's just another example of a really aggressive circle jerk. The only real reason I'm addressing that in the Asot today is because I could imagine a lot of young, impressionable people who are in the LGBT circle reading the comments section of that video and feeling absolutely vilified from society, how they just would never be accepted. And that's a horrible thing for someone to experience, especially at such a young age. Now I have to sheathe my Reddit White Knight sword because I can feel it shaking in my belt, but on the whole, I just want to say, if you're for or against LGBT, totally fine. But please at least try to respect the opinions of others. This may come across as a little bit biased because it's coming from a lesbian, but still, I hope you can understand the point I'm trying to deliver. Anyways, boys and girls, ladies and man-children, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And like I said at the start, I've got a new Twitter. I am posting so much garbage on there, and you're probably not missing out. Please follow it anyway. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts and feelings. I'd love to hear your opinion on what kind of direction I should take this channel. Montage parodies are still coming. I've got at least 2 in the works right now that should be up very soon. Thanks again for 250,000 subscribers. I'm just still amazed that we've reached this number in such a short